Hello everyone, welcome to my second video on Skylines in my Japanese island. In this episode I'll just be sort of fixing things up that I've already done. So here I'm just sorting out the dock area, adding a little cool thing here. So like a path to get down to the promenade area. Again, using the very helpful Terraforming network. Yeah, and also I didn't really like the sort of curved key here, so I've added a just a straight one instead. Really hoping the music isn't too loud. So here, this is an area that I did off stream, I think, or I tried to record it, but the recording didn't actually work for whatever reason. So that area next to the dry dock is just appeared, for all you know. This is the fish market. I think I added that, but it might have been off stream as well. I can't really remember. I'm just sort of covering up those disabled spots, because you can't have disabled spots everywhere. There's just one close to the entrance. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. Just adding paths here, because I sort of thought I needed them, and instead of putting terraforming networks everywhere, I thought I'd use a path, so then I could actually see everything there. Here I'm now adding sort of a rough grid layout. I think it is a bit too greedy, because in the village that I looked at, the sort of more everything's a bit more curved. Let me turn the volume down a tad. Oh great, there's the bin men have just come. That's great. Okay, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just adding more. God, they're so loud. Yeah, just adding more roads around here. Just around here. I'm sort of trying to build an area around this fishing village that I want to sort of move on to afterwards. Alright, what song's next? Hopefully it's the next one. Should be. Yes, it is. Good. Okay, yeah, I'm just making like a outside bit to build up to. So that's why I'm building here. Building these houses here. And in the Japanese villages there's lots of like square lots, where there's a lot of trees, which I assume they then turn into housing. So that's what I've sort of done here. They're very square lots. And I'm sort of fixing where they are, so they don't look like they're inside the ground. Again, using the terraforming tool network. Yeah, I'm using this music because I thought, because I'd already downloaded the music from the last one in my last video from Epidemic Sound when I had a free trial, I thought it'd still work, but no, it got copyrighted or whatever. So now I'm just using copyright free. I really hope this is copyright free, or I'm going to flip. because it's kind of distracting as well. These first few episodes are probably just better to just describe them as proof of concept, I guess, because they're not doing very well. I mean, I'm not doing very well making them. There's a lot of things that kept going wrong, but I can't be bothered to fix it because it just takes too long. So yeah, just add in all these trees here. I don't know how realistic this really is, but I like to think it's something. Add in more roads here. I'm quite happy with the road layout, really, even though it's sort of odd. This is this a fish factory? Like a tuna factory or something? Where they make tin tuna or tin sardines, something like that, I don't know. But yeah, I'm sort of adding an asphalt area, or ashfale, or whatever it's called. Can't remember. But yeah, I enjoyed making these sorts of areas in the city or village. I like squaring off everywhere with railings and stuff. Add in a sort of gate here. Yeah, if this isn't copyright-free music, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I assume it is because it doesn't get DMCA'd while I'm streaming, which is nice of them to add music like that into the game. That's what I like about Paradox. They do things like that. Here, it's a bit laggy for some reason. Here, I downloaded a few mods while my game was open, which caused everything in the Surface Painter mod to reset. So I'm sort of re-adding them now. I don't know if this is the no, never mind. I thought this was the new theme, but that would be in the next episode. Adding a ferry depot and ferry pier here. There's two of them. Because I wanted more people to start coming into the city. Obviously, at the bottom there, you can see there's no one there. No one's in the city at the moment. And here's the things that I downloaded, which caused the issue with the Surface Painter mod. I wanted to add a little crane to sort of winch the dry docked boats into the water, which I thought was quite fun. I wanted to lower this to the same level as the promenade. Caused a few issues for lag, but it should be alright. But yeah, obviously that road is underground, but I think they still can access it by the promenade or by walking. Pretty proud of all that. Now I'm just adding some decals, which use the same thing as the Surface Painter. They use the same texture as the Surface Painter mod, so they sort of blend in properly. Now I'm adding a road from that area that you just saw. That's sort of very temporary sort of main area where there's like a big harbour, and yeah, it's so more people actually are able to come into the city, because obviously there's no outside connections, well no road connections anyway, which is where they should be coming from mostly. I thought maybe they weren't moving in because I didn't actually add any of these zone buildings, side zoning more buildings, and I've used theme editor as well, which is very helpful. You can just have a specific theme and you can edit the themes and place them in. That's good. this is another thing that I added, which caused the surface painter apocalypse. I can't remember what it's called, like pier warehouse or something like that. It's like a modular thing that you can make into a proper pier. So I was sort of experimenting with that. I have to hold my mic away from the my computer because it's really blowing out a lot of hot air. So that's kind of annoying, I guess. So I'm holding it like a microphone, like a reporter or something. But yeah, whatever. Like I say, this is sort of a proof of concept for my next videos, sort of practicing. Because the 5th episode should be, well, with using all this stuff I've gained, the sort of experience I gained from doing these videos, it should be really good. Let's hope, anyway. That building that I moved to the side is a Japanese police station, which is another one that I downloaded. I do actually quite like what I've done here. It's kind of odd with the key and that, because it sort of adds a bit of a weird uppy-downy bit, but I think that's what is in the Japanese village that I'd seen. Lots of sort of verticality, obviously because it's on a volcano. There's a lot of steps up and down and whatnot. And in most cities there's a lot of infrastructure, and it all has to sort of interconnect. So that was what I've had to do. There's a lot of different, so you can see the asphalt, the pavement, the quay, and the block there, and they're all different colours, which is mostly what you see in some cities. But yeah, adding palm trees here, and knoll trees, whatever. They're quite useful to sort of flesh out an area. And this is a car park, because I haven't really put many in, and there's quite a few sort of car parks in the town I was looking at, or the island I was looking at. I really hope I can start making like actually entertaining videos, because I'm guessing these are quite boring. Here, this is something I've seen quite a lot. They sort of fix two different roads together using like a cobbled sort of area, which is quite cool, because we do that here in England as well. Like cobble roads. I doubt they call it cobble, but well, obviously they wouldn't, because that's not a Japanese word. And here I vowed never to use the delete function again, because with all the things that are right next to each other, I just keep deleting the wrong thing, and it's just a pain in the butt. But I still make that mistake a lot of the time, like most of the time, like every time I need to delete something, I use the wrong thing, and then it breaks it, and it's just painful. And here's the I think these are called breakwater keys that I've used up and down. These look better in the next episode, but I'm just showing you what I do. Sort of add an extra layer to the beach. Like I say, it'll look better in the next one. Adding more of a layer to the promenade as well, because I thought it looked a bit bare. And of course with everything I'm just adding trees and whatnot. They're really swaying around. Must be windy. I would be very annoyed if this hasn't recorded or something, because usually I have to listen to my voice back in my streams, which is quite distracting. But yeah, but obviously I'm not streaming it, so I can't really do that. I like this as well. What I do to this, like these little chevrons, like in alternating patterns, and then adding yet again more palm trees in between the power lines there. And at this point I've put the day-night cycle on again, because I plan to do lights and stuff like that, because they're pretty important. But yeah, I apologise if if you can still hear my computer and the wind and the bin men and my cat and my dog. But I guess you can't really sort that out. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the me adding the lights. I think I should have kept this really. I do delete it afterwards, but I quite like that. How they sort of connect to each other. It might be a good idea for the shrine that I do later on, because there's sort of dangling lights in them. And here I'm adding like warehouses and whatnot. Again, more lights. Is that the music? Is that like something else? Oh, okay, here's the music. Okay, adding paths here. Might change that one. How long is this? 56 minutes. Oh, okay. Oh, probably in my chair as well. So that's another thing I need to apologise for. I keep moving around a lot in my chair and it sort of creaks. Just a bit of a mess. You can probably hear me coughing at some points as well. Clearing my throat. Whenever I want to record, I have to... It's the only time I ever have to clear my throat. Probably because I have to talk a lot. This is the most I have talked for an extended period of time. Ever. Well, not ever, but... I just don't talk much. Unless I'm streaming or recording. I don't know what this is. Like bus shelter? No, not bus shelter. Like shopping trolley shelter. That's what it looks like. I don't know. Oh, that's a fish market. I'm sort of making there, and an industrial area using industrial props. Oh, that's kind of trash, I guess. And lights, all sorts, sort of intermingling them with the buildings, so it looks like they're coming out of the buildings. These ones I like as well, because they come off the buildings. I could probably use them more. I thought this area needed lighting up as well. And along the promenade. Adding another key here to sort of make it a bit wider and extend that little area next to the warehouse. Looks like it needed it. There's also a lot of shrines and stuff in a lot of these villages, so like they're dotted around everywhere. So I thought I'd add another one there, even though it's in a bit of a industrial area. They don't really mind. I don't think they just put it wherever it's needed. Well, I guess they put the shrine there first, and then they build loads of industry around it, because industry stops for no one or something. I don't know. My brain's frazzled. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm sort of adding roads here. I really like this area. Making like custom roads. Oh good, it's nearly finished. I can have a wee. These road markings are really good. They add a lot of depth to it. Not the road markings, the road wear. Using these to make it look a bit nicer. I really thought this was cool as well. Adding the whatever this is to the pier, because they sort of connect together. Like right slap bang there, and it all just fits together really nicely, which I like. I'm always a fan of that. I thought this building was a bit bare, so I added a thing on top. Again, adding more trees because that's necessary. I decided I didn't like them, so I added more palm trees. I don't know how many palm trees there really are in Japan, but whatever. I'm sure they'll be fine. Eastern cottonwoods as well, I think that's what they're called. Linden trees. And rocks, which I don't usually add, but I was on a bit of a roll with them lately, so I thought, yeah, I'll add them too. And I put some vegetation there as well later on. I wanted to cover up this really crappy texture of this flower bed, so I added yet more crappy textured flowering trees. But yeah, I think this is the end. So thank you for watching. Like it and subscribe and do all that good stuff, and I'll be gone. Bye.